Hi, I'm Maureen Taylor. I'm known as the Photo Detective for helping you connect your family history with your family photos. I'd like to talk with you for a few moments about Vivid-Pix and their product called Restore. So as a photo detective, I see a lot of photos, and many of them are in poor condition. Our photographs have lives like we do, and sometimes they're exposed to the elements, sometimes sunlight damages them, sometimes it's handling problems, like the fingerprints that are barely visible on this image. But there is a way to fix this picture so that we can actually see the identification clues. So the Vivid-Pix Restore program is something that is on your computer, and you add photographs that you'd like to improve the quality of. It's very easy to select them from the images on your computer. And then Vivid-Pix does its magic. And I will say it really is magic, because here's what that photograph looks like after the Vivid-Pix difference, the restore difference. Suddenly, we can see more details in the bicycle. We can see the plants in the background. We can see exactly what these men are wearing and where they're standing. All of this will help you then research those clues and tell the story of this picture and figure out how it fits into the context of your family history. So I decided to apply the Vivid-Pix Restore to some photos that I personally own. My mom always complains about her wedding photos. The photographer didn't rinse the images long enough, so they're brown, they're faded, they're in a not very archival album, as was common in the period. And so you can see here what happens when I've selected her wedding image and then processed it with Restore. This all happens within seconds. You're given 9 images to choose from, and in this case, this is the one I selected. Now, in Restore, you can see the controls at the bottom so that you can make further restorations. You can adjust color and contrast and even, I believe, sharpness. So that's what I did with that image. So then I thought, let me try it on another one. And I did. So here's a pretty typical wedding photo. It's my mom standing in front of a mirror and the photographer is over her shoulder. This is a timeless shot. We still take these today. And there are things on the bureau in front of her, but they're not clear as to completely what they are. And then I use Vivid-Pix. So that bowl sitting on the bureau is now part of my kitchen collection, and it belonged to my grandmother. And that's a piece of family history that's been revealed by using the Restore program. Vivid-Pix is also handy when it comes to helping you restore the appearance of tintypes, which are notoriously not a great image because they darken over time due to the varnish on them. So here's what happens. Here's the image on the left, what the original looks like in the scan. And then the Vivid-Pix restored version on the right. Now we can clearly see her clothing, the jewelry that she's wearing, and more details about the chair and even the flooring. It's pretty remarkable what you can do with this program and how it will enhance your pictures and make those details stand out so that you can work on your photo identification. It's just another tool that photo historians use. So then I thought, let's see what it can do with one of my childhood photos, a color image from the 20th century that's faded and shifted. So there I am, sitting on the floor, playing with what looks to be a telephone, but everything else is sort of a muddy color of sort of browny yellow, because that's the way the colors have shifted, except for the bright reds. This is what happens when I use Restore. A huge difference. So those 20th century photos that have faded and shifted can be restored so that now I can actually see that the Christmas tree is green. I can see the pattern in the drapery behind the tree. I can see the pattern in the rug. I can clearly see that it's a red telephone that I'm playing with, And those ornaments on the tree, now that I can see them, I realize that I have some of those ornaments in my own collection today. If you want to learn more about Vivid-Pix or try it, use this link and let me know what you think. Email me, photodetective@maureentaylor.com. Talk to you soon.